Hey, good morning. Okay, so I am just getting up and I'm still a little sick from my migraine. My migraine takes the life out of me. Let me tell you that. It just does. So, I just want to say I'm pretty much healed from this abortion stuff now, and there is hope for women. I want to say that to you. There is hope. You can get through this. I have had a community that has loved me to death, and it has made me stronger. It has helped me so much. So, basically, what you need, what you want to do is, you want people around you. And I know it's so hard to say that when you've been hurt by abortion. I mean, even going to church when they're more like a family there, you want to be like, family? No, thank you. No, thanks. I don't need a family after the wounds I have had from family. Usually, abortion is in the context of relationships with family. It's usually not something that's, just like you get hurt at work or you get hurt with a friend. It's not like that. It's such an intimate issue. Abortion, I mean, this is your baby. This is your baby that got cut up in her arms and legs, or him, torn to pieces. I tend to think I probably had a girl that I probably would, I always wanted a girl at kind of like not right away. I mean, I didn't want a girl, but at the end, after my last born son, I did want a girl. But anyways, so when you have your baby being killed for no good reason, and don't say it's economics, because there is always a way to make money. There is always a way. There's always a way to have enough money. I had family that did have money. We did have money. My dad was a hard worker. If he was my dad, I don't even know about that, because when he disowned me, he said, "These are not my grandchildren. You're not my daughter, and they're not even my grandkids." So I don't know that my father was really my father. But when you come from a broken family and you have so much you've been through already, and then you have the abortion, for no good reason, you can clearly see the issue is family. We want strong families. We want families that are really strong and really good. There is no point of having children, okay? And I'm not saying don't have the children, but you come from an unwanted home. You have your kids, and you're the one responsible for taking care of those kids. So for me, my mother couldn't cope as a mother. She had trauma in her life. She could not cope well. She had I don't know. I don't know that there was sex trafficking back then, but there was definitely prostitution, and my grandmother was in it. And I think my mother, she pulled into it in many ways. And there was a lot of trash, a lot of garbage in her life. So she's the one, and my father, who wanted the abortion. And they tried to blame it on me and say I wasn't ready, when in fact, they were the ones not ready. And this is what we see. We see parents who are not ready. We definitely had money. My father working construction, having money, shoot bow and arrow shoots, new guns, new bows. Um, we came from poverty, but I came from poverty. I shared about just when my father got the house, he had to fix it all up, and we had no water and no floors when we first moved into this house. And then by the time I was a teenager, we had plenty of money, especially with my mother working too. So whose responsibility was it to take care of me? It was my parents' responsibility, and they didn't want to take care of me. And that's pretty hurtful. They just did not want to take care of me. They did not want to take care of the situation with My boyfriend, they didn't want to take care of their grandchild, and abortion is what they wanted. Um, and being a kid who didn't even know what abortion was until, it was brought to my attention through my mother, um, it's really a family issue. So, what you want to do when you've had family that has rejected you, and up to this day, my dad has still disowned me, my mother, total different. My mother has her issues, no doubt about it, but she didn't want to be a mother anymore, whatever mother she was. There's so much garbage, and you have to cut that off. You have to just say, look, you've been disrespecting me. You've spread these things about me that aren't even true. I don't even understand what you're saying. I don't understand you. I've had a mother who said, I don't understand you. And I now say, I do not understand you. Um, a mother who just cannot mother, she's just not capable. You have to learn just to forgive that. Just forgive it. She's a mess. And they didn't want to, the original problem is they didn't want to take care of their daughter. I don't know what foundation they had, probably none. And when things got tough, they just didn't want to take care of their daughter. And so when you are healing, you want to enter back into family. And that's pretty painful. It's hard to do. I mean, you have God our Father, calling him Abba. That can be very difficult for women to call God Abba, when you haven't had a close relationship with your father. But it's the only way to heal is back through community. But this time you want people who are positive around you. You want a really good community. You want people who are going to take very good care of you and look after you. And keep on trucking. If you're in a community where people are not listening to you and they say things like, oh, you'd have to be sex trafficked to have a forced abortion, don't listen to those people. You have to keep on trucking and put yourself around positive people. And as you do this, you will heal. So I feel like I've pretty much healed with that original wound. Looking back again, my boyfriend and I did not have I was not equipped to deal with a boy who wanted to stay with me, to marry me. I was too young. I was a kid. Come on, I was a kid at 15 dating. Kids should not even be dating at this age. They're not ready unless you are really mature and you are ready to be married at a very young age. As soon as you're out of high school or something, you're ready to be married. That is a lifestyle path for some people. Many people years ago used to marry young, and that was what they wanted. And I think that is what I was meant to do in life. I think I was meant to be a mother very young, and a wife and a mother, and it took a little bit longer for me, but that's what happened in my life. I think women need men in their life. They need, just like men need women. We're not independent of each other. So I'm just going to tell you, just to wrap this up, just heal. Just heal and get in community and get around men who are positive, men who do not want to use you, men who are good to you, and men who would take care of you. That is what should have happened. You always want not only your family there for you, a healthy family to take care of you, but the man you're with should take care of you. And if he doesn't, then go ahead and put all the pressure on in the world to make sure that at least you're getting child support or something from him. And the man has a responsibility to take care of women. And I know abortion, a lot of women will say it's a woman's issue, but really it is a family issue. And that's what we really need to deal with. It is an issue on the man to take responsibility the way he should, and it's a responsibility of the whole entire family to make sure that that girl is taken care of. And when a family doesn't want to take care of their own, it's disgraceful. So that's what I got for now, guys.